archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Silent Hill 3 adventure. It is day 1. This is our 3rd stream. I've made myself a cup of tea. It's too hot. I don't know why I thought of even taking a sip. Blimey, I would have burnt myself. I have myself some... You, stop you. Sorry, I'm trying to... Got myself some cola. I think it's Pepsi. I think it's specifically Diet Lime Pepsi. Made using one of those machines, a soda stream. We also have this mysterious liquid. If there's anyone here, I will ask them what they think this liquid is. And I will even give them a clue. Why is there a big arrow? I will tell them that it came in a carton. Oh, hang on, I don't need to swap that. But I do need to hide this, for it is no longer needed. No, we don't need to go into the demo every 2 seconds. Let's load our game. It appears... No, I don't want to... Ah! It appears it is not responding to my controller. So I'm going to turn the game off and back on again. And attempt to wrangle it. Some parts of this game may be considered violent or cruel. Like the parts that sometimes don't recognize my controller. Let's load our game. And I fear we will have to send a snail away. I think I saved before cutscene. Because I thought it'd be neat to start the whole adventure with the cutscene again. Harry is dead. I could have loaded a previous game, maybe done the boss again. There was a cluster cutscenes, wasn't it? No, I saved after the cutscene. Never mind. Then fuck it, let's go.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
He's a friend of yours, right?
No.
I'm not sure.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard. And he gave me this map.
Ooh, we start with a map.
What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Map of Silent Hill.
Your father was holding it.
No, it simple works. To my dear daughter.
Started raining.
It's raining again.
Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now...
You've been there?
Once. On a missing persons case. Never did find him. But I'll tell you, That's one screwed up town. My line of work, you hear a lot of nasty rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Yeah, I forgot to watch the cutscenes from the first game to remind myself of what was going on.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're car sick.
No. I'm just trying to remember.
Well, if you're car sick, don't read that book.
My childhood. Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town.
Yeah, I remember that.
She offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god.
And then Harry took it the fuck down.
You see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father, Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being.
I know, right?
But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
So at some point, presumably, did she remember all this?
Kind of power in you two?
Or did Harry have to explain to her what the fuck happened in the first game?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father. He loved me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was. It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
Okay. I guess that covers it. Also, we had to find a little pyramid thing. It had a special name.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital.
No, we should switch. You do the
Get
hospital.
map, right?
Yeah,
You gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know. Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I ain't never seen nothing like this. to feel like I'm dreaming.
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when you're finished looking around the hospital. Okay?
Roger.
I need their voices to be louder than the music, please, game. Might be slightly a me problem, but still. We do not have an options button. Oh, we do! Let's go into options. Go options. I would like... What is it? SE? Background music, sound effects. What about the voices? Can I turn the voices up, please? Hard vibration. Well, at least we've got subtitles. Yes, whatever. Fine. There's no point in turning on the TV, or can watch his snow anyway. Ew. It's got to be a coincidence, but still, it's pretty weird. Who could have done this? I don't need to use the bathroom right now. Yay! Does the map work? Yay! God, I don't think it needed to take 5 hours to get to Silent Hill, but I get it was doing the thing. It what? No, it's the same map because it has to be. Which means we're literally having to revisit the same hospital as before as well. I guess it would have been repetitive had it just started like in Silent Hill and you walking around exactly the same places again. I didn't mean to open it that time. Leave me alone. Oh, look, eyes across the room. Not going to sing any more of that. Get to go visit the bowling alley. It's always misty when we come here. Why didn't we come when it was sunny? She didn't say that we had to get here immediately. Right, we are near the bowl of armor. Let's try that again, shall we? There's one of those, well, the bad doggo. But the hornets, I don't know what they're called. I think of them as hornets. Let me in. don't think I saw that before, but maybe. Okay. Always nervous after a crash that we'll never get beyond it. We're making the progress. We're getting further. We'll see the hospital soon enough. There it is. It's fine now, I told you. He was a bad person there. So, I guess we're going to go through the hospital backwards. Here's our map. So I remember Brookshaven from last time. A health drink. It is locked. To make a plan. Okay, we'll go left or let's go right. Leave me alone. Did we hit all the rooms? No, we so the stairwell is locked and we didn't investigate E or any of the rooms above. So let's just do that quickly. It seems to be only the one guy there. He didn't hurt me. It was just a bit creepy. Oh, there we go. That's why we go back and investigate. There's a toy in a book. This day has finally come. That's right. The day when you and I will meet. I was always thinking of you here in this gloomy cell. I never even knew your name or face until today. Now I know. I know you're the one I've been waiting for. Haven't you been waiting for me, too? That's why you came to rescue me. Oh, how I love you, Heather. I want to give you my prized doll. I made to commemorate our meeting. Start of this everlasting love. Ah, I can already see your smiling face. Stanley Coleman. Stanley! Stanley! Oh, Stanley! Disgusting. I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. But what about Stanley? Okay, there's 2 more rooms. Then to the E room. It works, cool. I was not expecting the elevator to work. That's kind of a shame because I didn't explore the other direction. We should explore the rest of the floor first, but now we know the elevator works. C1. Ah. Also, they're nurses. There might be something I need in there. Okay, they're absolutely awful at hitting me though, so I don't mind them very much. I mean, I know I'll pay for saying that, but... What is that? The organization has me. Shut up in here. That is all one sentence. Shouldn't have put the pause there. The Organization 13 has me shut up in here. They mean to break my will, to make me forget about it. But I'll stay here even if they throw me in here with the lunatics. How about if I stick this to the wall? That would be worthless. You can peel it off, can't you? With that junk those nasty wenches won't stop using. If a thing has no meaning, there's no reason for it to exist at all. Just as you exist for me. Why haven't you taken my doll with you? Ah, my gift must have embarrassed you. How cute you are, Heather. Stanley Coleman. I didn't mean to do this. I meant to grab the doll. Yeah, whatever. There's a lot of things stuck to the wall. A cookie, a toothbrush, a spoon, a Christmas card, a clock. Whoever it was probably used glue, but why do this in the first place? There's a key glued to the wall. I'd love to take it with me, but it's stuck really tight. I can't even pull it off. Make a note of that. Mental mode. Lock. Okay. To the elevator. Day room, ah, fighter of the night room, ah, champion. I'll stop that now. Sorry, it's champion of the sun though. Master of Cry. Disgusting. But read the note still. You may not yet have realized your own true feelings. You sense them unconsciously. And so you're trying to get closer to me. That's a virtue. The path to paradise. How's my cup of tea? If the door's locked, open it. Use the password for the prison gates. Doctor, I've forgotten his name anyway. The quack has it posted. He should be here too. I mean, 4 numbers would have been good enough, but he kept on going. Isn't it a shame I'm not there? Aren't you irritated? I long for you, but you're so cruel. Still, I want you, Heather. Stanley Coleman. It's locked. There's a typewritten memo posted in here. What's this supposed to mean? Press. Move 2 right, 1 up, 2 down. The door shall open. Where is my phone? Two right, 1 up, 2 down. 2 up, 2 right, right up. Okay, no, I need to use my phone. I know it's a smaller bit of number. A smaller bit of number. I know it's very. The amount of information on the screen is not a lot. I have returned with a phone, with a beautiful case that you can get from my store, the John store, which you can find on my Twitch, which is there. Let's take a photograph, shall we? Of the screen. And then I can read those instructions while I look at this. So 4, 6, 3, 9. Cool. That was a hard mode puzzle. Oh. Tart my key. The start time is my key. Oh. Is it now? Oh. Medical record here. Could it be for the dead guy? Background unknown. Found in poor mental state on hospital grounds. And temporarily installed in room M4. Chief's discretion. Died late tonight from blood loss due to severed carotid artery. Was grasping own kitchen knife in right hand. Assumed this was cause of neck wound. Possible suicide, but wound angle suspicious. Sent to second floor treatment room for further investigation. Have received no proof of corroboration of event from patient residing in the same room. Have not notified police. However, for future necessity, the victim's bed in effects intact. Room M4. We'll have to investigate room M4 then. There's M1. Ah! Right, I finally got hit by one of them. I don't get cocky, John. There was a tattooed guy. Oh wow, it really is Organisation 13. On the rumpled bed. Not anymore though. That alarm clock and the filthy bag are his. But don't misunderstand, I haven't done a thing. I didn't hate him, though he was a liar. I shall write something of my own, on my chest, since I can't cut it open to show you my heart. I love Heather. No, something a bit more forceful. I love Heather isn't enough for what I feel. Oh, what tender emotion this image brings. Stanley. Common. Ah, let's take a photograph of that. Oh 0347. Yes. An attaché case is locked. I'm assuming 0347 is wrong. Why would I click the first digit? Nope, it's... Why was there like a hard as balls Shakespeare puzzle and then all the other puzzles are a piece of piss? I got an instant camera. I know, it's on my phone. That wasn't even a puzzle, I just read it off the clock. I thought it was a trick and it was going to be the time. Unlike a normal camera, you can see the developed photos right away. There we go. We'll try M5 and M6. Come on, me, come through, just having a look. Hey, oh, I fell over. I love the way she falls over. It just feels like she's given up on life. It doesn't even look like she's been hit. It's just a, oh, what's the point? Just lying down on the ground. Ah! Stop chasing me, you. I don't like their heavy breathing. Please stop doing that. I missed a couple of rooms up here. Pick up the bullets! That's weird. Why is she not interacting with anything? We can interact with the door. Is this a bug? I don't know what the controls are for PC. Okay, spacebar. Okay, that's odd. I'm trying to figure out if this is a bug. Woman's locker room L3. Yeah, there's I think there's perfume in here. Why can't I pick it up? Oh, maybe there's no light, she can't see it. Oh, I forgot about light. Right. I was like, oh, I bugged the game. Right. In figuring that out, I unfortunately did look up. I got a piece of information which was this apparently makes monsters run towards you. I don't know why you'd want that. So yeah, I shouldn't know that. Unfortunately, I read it just then. And obviously, the nail polish remover is for getting that key. It's locked. I don't know where the room is. I should have marked it. Why do I not mark anything? I'm assuming floor 3 doesn't do anything. Ah. Was it C4? We'll try C4. I do actually know the layout. Sometimes I'm a bit too reliant on the maps. Yeah, I've learned. Just adjust. Use the nail polish remover. I've got the stairwell key. I guess it doesn't matter which stairwell. Right, we'll go down before we go up. Oh. It's a wheelchair. Where's the person who's using it? That's not the first time we've seen a wheelchair, is it? Wasn't there one on the other side of the mirror? It's all just junk. Streaks of blood as if something got dragged. They're continuing on the back of the shelf. Is that a machine gun? It's a submachine gun. That's what I said. The blood trail continues into the elevator. Part of me wants to peek, but then it's a little creepy too. Wouldn't it be like a magazine or something? Whatever that's called, a clip, magazine. I think a magazine is actually the correct word. I don't know though, I'm not a gun person. Disgusting. Read the note. I also like the rooftop. Makes me want to fly. You too? Stanley. No, Stanley. Okay. Thou must. Oh. Ah! Yeah, that hurt a lot, unsurprisingly. That's better. Now, is there a ladder here? Oh, there's got to be a reason why we're out here. The elevator control room is not accessible, but surely we are here for some reason. Otherwise I didn't need to fight him, damn it. What we did was make the world a slightly safer place. What am I trying to do then? What if we... is there another stairwell we can investigate? Now that stairwell is locked. As is that. So, what are we missing? Where haven't we gone? The storeroom had... What did we find in the storeroom again? Perfume... No, we didn't find that. I hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of your going away far from me. Sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this, before I'm lost in death and oblivion. What happened back then, that has something to do with who you are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway, since we were childless. Oh, hello, Craig. No, I didn't. I didn't know there was one. What's up with that? Since we thank God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. 3 years later, my wife died, and another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted us to go there. And it was there that the girl went away. Not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. She returned to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self. That was the young woman burned by her mother as a sacrifice to a god, Alessa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped into those flames, went to live in the baby, in that girl of mine, of ours. 7 years later passed before that half girl returned to Silent Hill and made Alessa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus nestled in the sacrificial girl's womb, was... I'm glad Harry knew what the fuck was going on. Was summoned with the usual rites. This was Alessa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed and said for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alessa. The newly born God wailed once and was dead. All from that girl, and probably Alessa's conscious resistance. That's not the end. After God had vanished in a glow of light, Alessa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago. And then Alessa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have done to her. Oh, that's why she knows the story, because she read the book. I simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream, but I had proof that it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms the baby. Now the social services had very little to say. Now 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday, and again, it feels like a million years ago. How can it be? I confessed I had reservations at the first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter. That led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around the tiny little throat. What the fuck, Harry? Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh so. Even now, I can't forget about that girl. But I love you, and no doubts about that. That's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. That's not what your daughter's name is. That's your name. I have a camera. Oh, maybe you're supposed to use the camera on the left. Okay, that could just mean I'm slightly stood wrong. Okay, we use the camera here. Two, 6, 8, 9. That would have been quite a good time for a jump scare, I think. Okay, I didn't know I needed a code. I haven't found any, like, keypads that require it. We didn't check the doctor's lounge. So I guess that's where we're going next. Also, we might want to save our game. Ooh! How did I manage to miss one of the important ones? Is this important? It might not be actually. I assume it is because I've got nothing to do otherwise. It's a medical record for the Leonard guy. Could this be the same Leonard that Vincent was talking about? Room S12. Presenting mild audio-visual hallucinations, emotional instability, obsessive ideas, mild suspect mild schizophrenia will continue observation. Basically calm and cooperative with a strong sense of justice, which is a really weird thing to write down about a patient. However, according to reports, becomes very violent when overexcited. The other one is for Stanley Coleman. This is the guy who wrote that sick diary. Room S07. Usually passive and cowardly, also egotistical. Again, I feel very judgmental of these doctors. Sometimes shows and acts are an obsessive attachment to a particular woman. This has caused violent incidents and use caution. Nothing on the board. I'm guessing we've been to both S12. What is this? No, we can't get to S12 because we don't have access to the third floor. Maybe I can try the elevator and stairwell again. Food only, do not store drugs. I got a health drink. Good, I've been using lots of those. And she's looking at the two profiles. Did I just not try the third floor? I've made a couple of strange decisions in this. And it might have both helped me out as well. I also forgot to save, but just have to hope for the best. The best! The best! The best! The best of you. That's what I was doing at. It's the special treatment room. There's a memo on the wall. Punishment for brutality towards patient, 12 hours confinement in the special treatment room. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Contact the chief if you have any questions. There's something handwritten on the top of the typewritten sentence. Trick is not to leave any marks. Well, this is an abusive hospital. I don't like that. And one other thing, this looks like it was written by a different person. The chief is a pervert. Christie would have been better off if she had been fired. Oh. Oh. Flowing freely, your ebony hair, like the night sky, scattering fragrance. My heart clamoring in my chest, like a storm, you trifle with it. Your pristine glance, like a feast when you smile. My thoughts disturbed, my breath like opium, it drives me mad. Eric, a great poet who conveys my feelings so well. I shouldn't have let this place get to me. I should never have gone crazy. But it's superbly enjoyable to drown in my love for you. But why won't you accept proof of my love? Don't stand on ceremony now. After all, you and I exist as one. What I give to you is the same as what I give to me. Stanley. I'll try the door rather than the wall. What about the stairwell? Oh, hang on. Did I not check out any of the threes? I think the game's fucking with me. Two, 6, 8, 9. Well, I'm glad I didn't check out floor 3 because I would have been really stuck about this code, wouldn't I? 2, 6, 8, 9, or it could be upside down because she's holding the camera funny. And 6, 8, 9, 2. Ah, I was being okay. 6, 8, 9, 2 backwards is 2, 6, 8, 9. Okay, I'm overthinking that. I was trying to be clever. It's a gossip magazine. Teaching Despair, Hope House, Danganronpa. Hope House is an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill, but behind its false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Hope House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organisation sometimes called 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope. But at its heart is a heathen organisation that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, temp, who lives near the Hope House, had this to say: "Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sound of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me out. Since then it hasn't changed a bit. I don't know what accent I was going for there. In fact, the reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photographs of the facility. What exactly do the folks at Hope House have to hide? During my investigation, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower which appears to be a part of their facilities. Unfortunately... Let's take a sip because of my throat. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it was anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may, in fact, be a prison or a secret place of worship. I don't know, it's all speculation. The cult religion that operates Hope House is known by the locals simply as the Order. It's a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill history, but its worshippers' fervent belief that they are among the elite chosen people has a dark and dangerous... we don't know anything about this secret religion, apart from all the stuff we know about it, of course. I intend to continue my investigation of Hope House and the cult behind it. I've always believed that the telling of the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. Joseph Schreiber. Hope House. I feel like I've heard that name before. Another alarm clock. Takes you an alarm clock, huh? Clock's broken, but otherwise no big deal. We facing the right way? No, we're not. Face that way. S2. Obviously, we all know what S3 stands for. The S3 stands for the Society. Fuck, damn it! I can't remember. It's Metal Gear Solid, isn't it? The something to do with Sanity Society. I'm gonna have to check now. Google S3 Sanity Society.
I found this on the web.
It's the Selection for Societal Sanity, or otherwise known as the Solid Snake Simulation. My favourite thing about Metal Gear Solid 2 is it's both of those somehow at the same time, and of course that Society for Sanity Selection is so unwieldy, and they were like, fuck, we need to translate this Japanese phrase into something that has 3 S's. Oh god. I am scissors. 61. S7. There ain't no party like an S7 party. It's all torn apart. It's really pretty sad to look at. Goodbye, Heather. I'm sorry I wasn't able to respond to your love. It's all over. Leonard despises me because I made fun of it, saying it would come to this. If it weren't for his meddling, I would have been able to meet you in just a little while. Then I could have taken you to my world. A world for us alone, more beautiful than this one. And I had been waiting for this day, for today. The day I'd see you, the day you'd save me, today. Heather, watch out for him. Leonard is no ordinary guy. Farewell. I loved you. Hither, my goddess. Hither, my lover. Hither, my... These clocks. Wrong way, John. Oh. Hello? Santa Scotto?
Hello?
Claudia.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie to me, Claudia. You're always trying to run from your responsibilities. Have you come to apologize? Or maybe you still don't realize how foolish you've been. the salvation of all mankind. Ah, what a ridiculous dream.
Wait, just listen to me for a second.
I've heard enough from you already. How did you turn out this way? Where did I go wrong?
Listen to me already. I'm not Claudia.
You're not Claudia.
My name is Heather.
Heather.
Who are you?
Leonard?
Leonard Wolf.
There we go.
I'm sorry. I thought you were my daughter.
Claudia is your daughter?
Oh, so you know her, do you? Are you one of her followers?
No, never. When I find her, I'm...
I can feel the hatred.
What?
Behind your words, the anger. You plan to kill her, don't you?
I'm sorry, but... She killed my father.
She's a fool. But she's still my daughter. I was going to forgive her if she changed her ways. But I see it's too late. Heather, will you help me?
Help you?
I'm locked up in here, and I must stop Claudia.
Where are you now?
I'm not sure myself, but the door is at the end of the hall on the second floor. I think I can be of help to you. I have a seal. Please.
A seal?
Every time he has an idea, the seal goes, "Thanks, seal. You always make me feel better."
The end of the hall on the second floor.
Cool. This game is a lot more fun when there's cuts. Also, I like this hospital. It's. I mean, I think I still maintain that the mall and the train station, especially the train station, was rubbish. But we're in Silent Hill now. Things are picking up. I don't like that breathing, but as somebody with asthma, it makes me think I'm short of breath, and it just makes me uncomfortable. Second floor. See if we can get there from there. I thought S12 was his room. He is fucking with me. Yeah, I don't think this room was there before. We'll run. We'll lightly jog. The most powerful speed. Fuck you, camera. Nah, it doesn't want me to see ahead. That's a good sign. I think. Yeah. This picture, this one doesn't make my head hurt when I look at it. But I know this one, it must be... The hell, was I daydreaming? No, it was more like watching a video in a dark room. But that nurse, I know her. Lisa, who was so heavenly towards me in that hellish hospital room. She did get a little weird though. Yeah, I remember Lisa. Assuming that's the melty nurse. Well, that's disconcerting. Ooh. This is even more nightmare-y. What's that? There's a weird sour smell wafting around. Oh, that's my it's lemon and raspberry. And it's blue, not red. That doesn't sound friendly. Oh, we're in the hospital. When the fuck did that happen? Yeah, up one. Get off. That's a cool effect. What happens if I wait for it to fill up? Ooh. It's extra funny because it's pixelated. You know what? I did not realize that she was also... let's get out of this room. That seems like a bad thing. Oh dear. That was terrifying. I props to that room. That was a really cool room. I have no idea when I last saved though. Apparently it auto saved me here. I assume that had I left straight away, I would have survived. Fuck. Did exactly the same as I did last time. Why has no one ever copied that idea? Oh dang it, I've got myself turned around. Well luckily, I think it closes behind us. Oh, that's where I came from. What? Where have I not gone?